Hey boys, want to tell you a story that I heard. This guy. Do you have to make faces? You have to always have to make faces. I feel I'm being judged. Anyway, there was a story. I'll tell you a story. This guy finished his day of work, working on mowing and doing stuff, yard work. And he goes into a bakery around 6:15 or 6:20 or 6:30 to grab a cup of coffee and a couple of pieces of pastry to bring home. It's kind of dark. The place looks like they're closing up. So he calls to the back room, hey, hello, anybody there? No one was in the place. But there were people outside sitting in little chairs, in the sun. It's a shopping center, but they put tables out because there's a bunch of restaurants there. So people eat and the sun is there. Anyway, so the guy goes in, he goes, hello, anybody there? He calls in the back room, nobody answers. So he says, okay, I'll go in the back room. He says he'll go in the back room and wash his hands. So he goes in the back room, washes his hands, comes out, hello. He's calling into the back room, nobody answers. So he says, okay, forget it, they must have closed. So he goes to the front door and he goes to get out, but the door is locked from the inside. So now he goes, I'm locked in this restaurant, this bakery. Time to go find pastries and eat all I can. No, he says, what can I do? So he calls the office, he calls the name of the restaurant, and he hears it going over the loudspeaker straight to the voicemail. So he goes, well, that's not working. So he thinks he'll call the corporate office, and get someone to come in and unlock the door. He's been locked in by accident. And he's thinking, wow, he's locked in a restaurant. That's not good. He might be here all night. What if he does stay all night? He's definitely eating some bread out of the thing. At least he's got a bathroom and booze so where he can sleep. So he goes and calls the corporate. He can't get a number for corporate, so he says, I guess I have to call the police. Who else do you call? So he calls the police and the 911 number. And they say, okay, we'll send the fire department, but if anything changes, call us and let us know. Okay, fine. So he hangs up, but he doesn't have a lot of battery in his phone. So he waits a second, and then all of a sudden someone's at the door coming in, and it's the exterminator guy coming in after hours. So he says, are you the exterminator? Yes, I am. I said, good, I'm locked in. Can you let me out? He goes, yeah, do you work here? And he goes, no. He goes, no, I don't work here. So he says, but wait, I have to call the police to cancel the fire department to come. So he's trying to get the numbers and it's not working. And within 2 minutes, the fire department drives by and everyone is looking, and he looks. And then about a minute later, the firemen, 3 come up to the window and he goes, everything is okay. He can get out. The guy is here. The exterminator can let him out. So, but he was really hoping that some employee would come and say, since you had to be inconvenienced and this is our fault, we'll go ahead and give you some pastries. But the moral of the story is, I think that guy in the story is going to go back sometime this week or next week and say, he's the guy who got locked in, and if you feel like you owe him a couple of danishes or a nice loaf of good French bread, because it's a really nice place. So anyway, there's the moral of your story is,
don't wash your hands.
Don't wash your hands. No, wash your hands. Okay, I hope you have a good day. Bye.